Shalom, greetings, and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get the raw, the real, and the unadulterated truth 24/7. Now, in today's headlines, family, we have none other than Mr. Dwyane Wade, Mr. D. Wade. And listen here, family, we gotta talk, okay? This stuff that's going on with Dwyane Wade, man, is just unbelievable, okay? Um, I remember years ago, I was locked up in penitentiary with one of his cousins, you know what I'm saying? And, back when he was hot with the heat, around 2005, 2006, when he was going in. And, cuz used to be, what I'm saying, used to have a picture book out and stuff. Because, in jail, it's a lot of pictures and a lot of capping that's going on, you know what I mean? So he would pull out the high school pictures and, the pictures and whatnot. And, I used to have a lot of love for D Wade, but I have lost all respect for Dwyane Wade and Miss Gabrielle Union behind this stuff that's going on with Dwyane Wade's son, okay? And so, we got to talk about this today. And there's certain celebrities that have came out, like, people like Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all know I have crushed Boosie on my channel, but one thing that I always tell you, I have to stand behind things that are truth, okay? And I'm 100% behind him with the statements that he made concerning these particular situations and speaking out about, against the Rainbow Coalition with this stuff that's going on here in our nation. But the thing that you have to understand about people like Boosie and people like the Baby, these people are entertainers. So the same business that pays them are the same people in most instances that are pushing this stuff behind the scenes, okay? So when you speak out against this, they're going to spank you, and if you're not doing the right thing that you need to be doing with your money, then you're going to find yourself in a situation. This is why it's not smart to be running around doing all this horse playing. See, these celebrities play games, you know what I'm saying, and disconnect from the black community, from the Israelites, and then when they get in trouble, they ain't got nobody come to their rescue. You know what I'm saying? None of their Hollywood friends and none of these Europeans that they party with and they hee-hee-ha, none of them comes to their rescue whenever they need them. You never see none of them speaking out on their behalf whenever they in hot water. You know what I'm saying? And they're never going to speak out on their behalf. So, but at any rate, I'm going to teach people like the Boosies and the Baby and any other celebrity up the road the things that they need to do whenever they're in a situation like this, so they can avoid being canceled and blackballed. Okay. Now, before I cook D Wade in the Rainbow Coalition, I need you guys to run those lights up. I need you guys to let the machine know that I haven't gone anywhere, okay? Now, I want you guys to understand I'm a certified minister. When I'm not on this channel, I'm on my other channel putting in work, okay? And if you're looking for Israelite teachings, just go on over to KOI. They there, okay? Just go to our main page, Israelite Talk TV, and just go down to the bottom and click on the link. You'll see it down there. Also, share this video with all the Israelites out there that you know. Share with these major platforms out here, these major blog platforms. Share with them. And if you have celebrity friends, share with them, because they're going to want to hear this information that I'm getting ready to speak on today. Now, let's get into the message. Now, this morning, I was online and this article came across my desk, and it's on Yahoo. I'll leave the link down in the description box. But the headline goes something like this. It says, Dwyane Wade fired back at ex-wife, let our daughter live her truth. Okay. So basically, from what it's bringing out, the wife, his ex-wife, was basically trying to, hold up the petition of the name change and the gender change. And basically, what she was basically objecting to is basically saying, well, let their son wait till he's 18 and then he can make his own decisions, because the article brings out that their son is only 15 years old. Okay. And it goes on to say that Dwyane Wade is firing back at ex-wife who is objecting to the couple's daughter legally changing her gender, saying she really needs to let her live her truth. Okay. Now, one of the things that's disturbing is that Dwyane Wade brings out, well, you know what, before I give you my commentary on this, let me read this real quick, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of context here, okay? But let me see here, because I want to point out some of what his ex-wife said, right? Um, okay, now right here, now listen. This is now listen to this. It says, as we reported, Fuchs accuses Wade of attempting to cash in on the situation with lucrative contracts from companies like Disney. She claims that back in April, Dwyane told her in person that there was a lot of money to be made in relation to the child's name and gender issues. Dwyane told me that he intended to make our child very famous due to the name and gender issue, and also informed me that there would be an endorsement and contracts associated therewith. She wrote, okay, um, adding, I inquired what companies had made deals or were willing to make deals with Dwyane regarding our child Zion, who at the present time answered that various companies were interested, that Disney was a prospective company. Okay? Now, let's just stop right here. Okay? Because, see, this is the stuff that goes on at the top. These people are looking to make money off of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This the homosexuality, the child stuff. You know, like the stuff you see with like Lil Nas X and things like that. There's major companies, big machines behind these agendas that are pushing these things. Okay. Now she alleged that he told her in person that there was companies willing to pay. So this is telling you that if this is true, that once again, this is the stuff that goes on at the top where these people sell out for this fake money. You know what I'm saying? So you're willing, if this is true, okay? I'm just reading straight from the article. So what you're saying is that these companies are offering you money in order to sacrifice your child. See, now these are things that was condemned in the book. I'm getting ready to get to that here in a minute. But the fact that she's bringing this thing to the light shows you that these celebrities is corrupt, and this is why we have to stay on top of them, because you have to understand that these celebrities, okay. And matter of fact, let me read this because I'm finna go in. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to cook them. I'm getting ready to cook them. But basically, what she stated here is it says Dwyane Wade claims he does have the authority to make the final decision regarding, and I'm not even finna entertain that. But basically, what happens is that his ex-wife is basically asking the court in the end, and don't crucify me because let me see, Savan, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna crucify me about this name. Is asking the court to force their son and Dwyane Wade to wait until he's 18 years old to make such an important decision, a gender change, and to change his name. Okay, because the child is under 18, you got to have the parents' consent. So this is basically what they're in court fighting about. Okay, now before I give you my thoughts on this, right? Let's go to the good book, okay? Because I am a certified minister, okay? Now, I want to go and we're going to read 2 verses of scripture and I'm going in, okay? I want to take you guys to the book of Leviticus, right? Leviticus chapter 20, okay? In Leviticus chapter 20, right? Okay, and you go to verse number 13. Leviticus 20, verse 13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed abomination and surely should be put to death. Their blood should be upon them. So now we live in an age and a time, and I want to read this first before I go in because people going to have their opinion and say, oh, well, you hate, or they can do whatever they want to do. And God loves us and all this other stuff, but that's not what the book teach. The Most High, the Honorable Yahuwah has already spoken on this situation, and he's already judged and deemed these type of acts as abominable, okay? Acts that are worthy of death, okay? And everybody knows the famous story of Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? So all these people running around with all this lip service, all this quiet and turning their eyes like they ain't seen nothing and it ain't got nothing to do with me, that's BS. That's straight garbage, okay? And see, this is what Boosie should have been using when they came at him. He should have said, hey, listen here. I'm saying this because this is what the Most High God has said. The one that you guys say that y'all follow and love. This is what he said. So if you're going to be mad at me, then you got to be mad at the same person that you say, oh, just praise God, thank God, and I love God, and all this other stuff. Okay? Because he done already spoke on this stuff. You know what I mean? Now, go with me to the book of Deuteronomy. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 22, right? Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 22, okay? And I'm going to verse number 5. That's Deuteronomy 22, verse number 5. And it goes on to state, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on women garments, for all that do so are an abomination unto Yahuwah, thy Elohim. Now, why did I read those particular verses right there? Okay. The reason why is because when you look at this day and time that we're living in, right? You have a lot of cross dressers out there. You got men that's running around in dresses and stuff. People like the Tyler Perrys, the Martin Lawrences, Big Mama House. You know what I'm saying? And we done saw Chris Tucker in dresses. We done saw Russell Westbrook, Kid Cudi. We done seen Young Thug and all of these people running around in dresses, okay? And see, what you have to understand is that the people that sit at the top know and understand what I just taught you, and they know that these things are an abomination to the Most High. And so what they do is they get you to break all the laws and the commandments, and they reward you for bad behavior to keep you in opposition to the Most High. You see? When you see these entertainers running around in these dresses and stuff, this is why do you think Tyler Perry is rewarded so much for I don't even watch that Medea, that trash, that garbage. I don't watch that stuff. But why do you think he's rewarded for that trash that he put out? It's because it's in direct opposition of the Most High, and you have to understand that these entertainers, and this is why I told you why we got to stay on these celebrities, because the entertainment is able to reach households all around the world. They put these figures in front of you, and this stuff is projected all throughout the world, and they're corrupting households all throughout the world. You see, this stuff that Dwyane Wade got going on is an abominable act that the Father is not going for. You sitting up here and you're telling me that you're saying that your son, your young son, and I believe at the time he was 12 years old, came to you, the parent, and said, I want to tell you my truth. And you went for that? When your son came to you and told you that, you should have whooped his ass. This is what you should have did. You know, get one of them old-fashioned whip. You know, like your grandma, go out there and get one of them switches off the tree. You know what I'm saying? Go get one of them switches. And you know, my grandmama's, you know, she was old, and you know, she had diabetes, so her legs and stuff was gone. So she wasn't chasing you. So you just had to come over there and you had to take it. And you better not run or do nothing, because shoot, my family so big, one of my aunties' uncles gonna get on you. You know what I'm saying? Or even my mama, you know what I mean? So you gotta understand that this stuff that's going on, these celebrities, people like D. Wade, are doing nothing but sacrificing their children to Baphomet. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing. Why do you think Young Thug is locked up down in Atlanta, Georgia right now? See, he done had them dresses on. See, you got to study the history. Prior to Young Thug hitting the scene, you haven't saw the type of rapper like Young Thug on the scene running around with lipstick and dresses and, you know, all this other stuff. You didn't see all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that this guy is gay or he's a homo. I don't know what he do in his private lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I would have to believe that, you know, he's done that in order to make money, that he's not really like that. But at any rate, just selling out for the money, and you're projecting an image that's corrupting people all around the world. And this is why the Father got him sitting down there in jail right now, disciplining him behind what he has done. Okay? Don't get lost in what's going on. The Most High is in control of everything. Why do you think that club just got shot up there in Colorado? This is the Father reigning terror in the earth. He didn't already said in the great day of Yahuwah, the slang gonna be from one end to the other end of the earth. They just shot, that boy just shot up and killed all them people up there at that gay club up there. What was it, in Colorado? And then you had years ago down there in Florida, they shot that. This is the Father getting that stuff out of the way, because we just read, he told you that those particular crimes are punishable by death. Now let me show you something here about how this game go. Now, she said that he was in talks with contracts with Disney, right? Now, did you know that Disney, let me pull this up real quick. Now, did you know Disney, right? Okay. It says, I'm reading an article that came out in 2017 where Disney was sued allegedly for spying on children through 42 game apps. Disney World, one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, what entertainment for children and stuff like that. 42 gaming apps that were spying on children. And I'm going to do a message, and I'm going to show you why you got to protect your children and why they target the children. Okay? Now, this happened in 2017. They just settled out on this last year. You see what I'm saying? So there must have been some truth to this. Okay? Then, back in 2014, CNN did an expose where they pointed out over 35 employees at Disney World were accused of child sex crimes. Okay? And these are the people that control our media. Okay? So, what you guys got to understand is this stuff that Dwyane got going on is abominable, and we have to start condemning this stuff. We have to get away from all of this softball and all of this person wanting to do this. And he should not. And this dude talking about he heard the news when he was over in Africa. This dude is all the way over in Africa with this stuff. Man, these people are wicked. These people should be shunned. They should not be allowed in our communities. They should not receive no respect from our communities, because this stuff right here is an abominable. Now, his ex-wife is fighting back. And my question is where are all these black celebrities out here that claim Black Lives Matter? Where are they at? Now, they jumped on Ye when he wore a White Lives Matter shirt, talking all of this stuff. But now we got a black sister that's warned against Dwyane Wade wicked behind over their son. Okay, you done took another young lion and has corrupted him. You know what I'm saying? That young boy is not old enough to know what he's getting himself into. You trying to change his name and his gender? Oh my goodness. So what we gonna do? Are these sons gonna get out and get behind another black sister out here that's warned against this corrupt system and saying that she don't want no parts of her son being subjected to the Baphomet? You got to understand that the Baphomet, okay, is nothing more than half man, half beast. Okay, it's like a hermaphrodite. Okay, and this is a demonic spirit that was worshipped by Europeans over there in Europe, by the Knight Templars, Christians. And you have to understand that they worship this stuff because they are half man and half beast. Go watch the message I did on white supremacy, breaking this stuff down. They are part of man, the original man, the black man, and they are part of the subspecies, the Neanderthal. They are a hybrid. Okay, this is why they worship this stuff, and they're trying to get you to worship this stuff too. Okay, so this is why you have to protect your children, and we got to do something about this. We got to clean our communities up, and we have to fight back against the Rainbow Coalition and the stuff that they're peddling. Okay, people feeling comfortable about, you know what I'm saying, being around this stuff, and oh, well, if you want to be like that, you can do. No, that ain't how it works, because you know why? That stuff corrupt communities. You just had, what was the boy just came out that had the affair with Jada Pinkett talking about, now all of a sudden, now she done had an affair with this dude, now he coming out and talking about he gay, like what, like, oh my goodness. And this is the stuff that goes on in Hollywood, okay? So at the end of the day, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to touch on it. I wanted to touch on this and just breathe on this, because This right here is unbelievable, man. And it's time for our people to start standing up and fighting back against these abominations and all this lawlessness, okay? And to all you celebrities, those of you that watch this, whenever y'all get the courage to speak up, you just go right to the chapters and the verses that I gave you, and you put the Most High first, because everybody said they love the Most High and they worship the Most High. Okay? Because I didn't say it, he said it, and I'm standing behind what the Father stated. So I love y'all. Y'all stay strong, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Shalom.